In this video, I'll reveal the benefits you're missing out on by not praying the Rosary. And these aren't just any benefits, they're backed by science. Researchers from a prestigious European university discovered something incredible about this prayer that we inherited from our grandparents. I'm sure that by the end of this video, you'll never see the Rosary the same way again, or better yet, you'll start praying it once and for all. And if you already pray it, you'll discover why it makes you feel so good. As Catholics, we don't need to search for the calming effects offered by Eastern practices like yoga or Reiki to reduce 21st century stress. Why? Because for hundreds of years, our Mother Church has given us the most effective tool for body, mind, and soul. What I'm sharing isn't just my opinion. It's a discovery backed by gospel studies, the lives of saints, and surprisingly, modern science. I personally have suffered from anxiety for years, which has led me to consult psychologists, psychiatrists, and spiritual experts, asking them about how to understand this condition and what happens to my body and, above all, my spirit. Thank you for subscribing to the channel and sharing this knowledge with your loved ones. I appreciate you helping them grow closer to God. Now, let me reveal the benefits you're missing out on by not praying the Rosary. What I discovered completely changed my perspective on this prayer that had always been there, waiting to be rediscovered. In today's world, I've noticed there are two very distinct groups of people. The first group lives as if stress doesn't exist, completely disconnected from their body's signals. They don't realize they're overwhelmed with cortisol, the stress hormone. They think it's completely normal to not sleep well, to feel bloated, to be constantly in a bad mood, to experience paralyzing anxiety, and to have an increasingly failing memory. Did you know that more than 745,000 people die each year due to stress? It's a silent epidemic consuming our society. Then there's the second group, who fall into the desperate temptation of seeking inner peace through Eastern techniques or gurus. This search becomes a true obsession because, let's be honest, finding moments of well-being can be addictive. But is seeking peace wrong? Is it a sin? No, what's interesting is that these Eastern techniques want you to go searching for peace when peace is already given to us as a gift. My peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. We hear it in the Bible and at every Eucharist, but with so much stress and distraction, we forget that we can experience a deep serenity that, by God's grace, works in our lives. This is where modern science surprises us. Praying the Rosary not only nourishes the spirit but has measurable effects on the mind and body. A groundbreaking study from the University of Pavia, published in the British Medical Journal in 2001, made a fascinating discovery. Using advanced medical equipment, they observed 30 people while praying the Rosary aloud. The results were astonishing. 1. Breathing naturally slows to 6 breaths per minute, exactly the optimal rhythm to calm the body and mind. 2. Blood flow to the brain increases significantly. 3. Heart rate variability improves, indicating better stress response. 4. The nervous system reaches an optimal state of functioning. And here's the most interesting part. While other meditation practices require years of training and complicated breathing or concentration techniques, the Rosary has a perfect natural structure. You don't need to time your breathing or count seconds. The rhythm is integrated into the prayer itself. When participants finished praying and returned to normal breathing, all these benefits began to decrease. This proves it's not a coincidence. It's the Rosary itself producing these positive effects. So, what are the benefits you're missing out on by not praying the Rosary? 1. Scientifically proven stress reduction. It doesn't just lower stress levels. The Rosary activates the parasympathetic system, responsible for the relaxation response in our body. It's like a natural switch that turns off the fight or flight response that keeps us tense all day. And as I mentioned, stress is causing death at increasingly younger ages. 2. Extraordinary concentration power. The Rosary is a deep meditation exercise that allows us to center our imagination on Jesus' life through Mary's eyes. Think about it. In a world where our minds are saturated with social media, problems, terrible news, and anxieties, the Rosary offers us a space to focus on what truly matters. 3. Powerful spiritual protection. In various apparitions, the Virgin asks us for just one thing with urgency: more prayer. It's no coincidence. In a world where we're constantly bombarded by negative influences in music, movies, and shows, the Rosary acts as a spiritual shield. You don't need to add another task to your already busy day. Just take 15 minutes that you probably spend on social media or meaningless videos, and instead dedicate them to returning to Jesus' peace in Mary's heart. Science gives us a million reasons, but the reality is simple and profound. Praying the Rosary not only helps the mind and body but nourishes the spirit, bringing us closer and closer to God, because with Mary, we go to heaven by her hand. Now that you know the benefits you're missing out on by not praying the Rosary, I'll leave you with a video featuring a beautiful prayer against anxiety that has helped me in critical moments. Don't forget to subscribe and share in the comments how you feel when you pray the Holy Rosary. God bless you.